Well, hello everybody, welcome to episode 17 of my Let's Play the game known as Starfield. I'm IVATOPia, and if you watched last episode, you know what's going on. If you didn't, very quickly, I'm trying to get these board meetings to buy another company, and I kind of want them to keep the AMP, because I feel if we don't keep the AMP, someone's going to be upset, someone's going to leak it, and it's going to go through a situation from that mission before where I had to try and get it back. It'd be dangerous. Where if we keep it, put strict guidelines, top security for it, I feel that's probably the best course of action. Anyway, let's convince this person. Hello.
So much work to do.
Hey.
If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting.
Well, you're not a fan of quite an idea. Here to show you make the right decision at the meeting. Would really appreciate it if you could back your acquiring. I'm making sure my best interests are met.
You heard correct. I've every reason to believe that Infinity Ltd. Is the Pandora's box of corporations.
Well, that's supposed to mean like we buy them and just like all over the place. Like what? You should decide the pros of acquiring inventory, far away the cons.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
That didn't work, did it? That didn't work. It beeped. Fudge. Oh, I thought it was going to work over time. I haven't done this for ages. Acquiring Infinity Ltd. will only strengthen revenue. You're part of the greatest legal team in the set of systems. And for you can handle this. Can't you just put aside your concerns and care about people? No, you ain't going to do that.
It's easy to put a positive spin on this deal when you're not the one that has to deal with the consequences.
Okay. That was bad. You know the benefits of acquiring inventory are greater than disadvantages.
I'm finding myself unable to disagree.
Thank you.
Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me.
Yay.
Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Woohoo! I'll make a great judge right now with this amp in my head. But you didn't hear me say that. If you want a real legal nightmare, I'll say the internal neuron fits the bill. Curious about your thoughts on the internal neuron. Have you been preparing for having the internal neuron on the open market?
Unfortunately, half my department's been poring over documentation, while the other half is writing up what legal guidance they can.
What are your thoughts on it?
Nice to know someone is. Everyone's too busy praising its completion to think about the dangers it could represent.
Yeah, that's why I want it strict.
First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Second,
hello.
that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Wow. Legal guidance, application for an AMP are endless. Like that. Is there anything positive you think?
In an ideal situation, yes. And I suppose creating that ideal situation is within my power.
Definitely. You're a smart lady.
Now you've made it sound like a proper challenge that I can't help but accept.
Yeah, you gotta accept the challenge.
Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know?
Yeah, I know.
You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has.
That happens to be my brain, but whatever.
This exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now, I really do need to get back to my notes.
You're welcome. Woo! Okay, here's the last person. They are... Oh, I see it up here. Knock knock, here I come. Oh, you're about to fight, so I don't really matter about your opinion, but whatever.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
Oh, isn't it? If you acquire Infinity Ltd, you save jobs. It's a good public perception. Doesn't deserve to be part of Raja family. It should be shut down. I feel like you just want to be difficult.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
Is it? We're one step ahead of... Okay, I don't want to say that because that's going to tip her off. I don't want to say that's going to tip her off, do I? It's a better CEO than you ever... Okay, I don't want to tip her off. I'm not using the internal neuron app on anyone. It's too... Why would I say that? Oh, way too easy to use the neuron app on one another. Okay, okay, I don't like any of these. I feel like I'm going to tip her off, whatever I say. Maybe that one.
I'll overlook your poorly educated statements for now. Throwing your competitor a lifeline when they're about to crash and burn hardly seems wise.
Sorry about that. Could have waited while she was toiling with a bang stairs. I think Aurora's supposed to be in bed and she's still up and she's dropped something. Okay. Listen to the reason. You know acquiring inventory is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good.
Exactly.
And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits.
Perfect.
You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around.
Of course I am.
As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind. This should make for an interesting meeting.
Yeah, we all do. Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal neuron as an issue in a meeting. Internal neuron's best interests don't matter. It can guarantee success on its own. The meeting somehow, I doubt that. I agree, I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome.
An issue? That would be a foolish move.
Why?
Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
I didn't want to shut down. Okay, I guess I misunderstood what I said then. And Westerners, you vote to shut it down?
As long as we have the proper safeguards and rules in place, the benefits exponentially outweigh the drawbacks. Even if we limit the usage to Ryujin Industries employees alone, the advantages are too numerous to count.
Okay, they cut away again. Bang, while she's talking again. I looked at the monitor. Aurora's unplugged her little PDA thing. Well, tablet. It's not PDA, it's a tablet. And she keeps throwing the plug on the floor. So I just said through the monitor, stop throwing it.
Did I lose you?
No, I'm talking to the public. And she stopped throwing it, look at the monitor now, and now she's put her head down. Oh, she's soaking now. That was not what I meant. I can't remember, Aurora. You don't need to pull the plug out and keep throwing it at the floor. That's what I meant by stop throwing it. Hopefully she stopped anyway. Let's carry on with this. Okay, I went with the wrong thing, didn't I, by clicking that? I misunderstood it. Can I come out of this? If you really care about Ryujin's best interest, you vote to shut it. I don't want to do either. I don't want to shut it down. I guess if she voted against it and she gets kicked out, that would make her look even more, wouldn't it?
Dangerous indeed.
Why not?
For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos. The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
So that's fine. Because they're going to kick her out anyway. Even though I think I misunderstood what I said to her for that one, unfortunately. So I went down the wrong thing. Okay, how do we get to the meeting? Hi-ya. Everybody to the meeting. Yada yada yada. Let me save you anyway. Get this meeting underway. And the only one's going to be against the thing is the person who's going to get kicked out from it. So she used it, then she wants it destroyed, and no one finds out that she used it. Haha. So might work to my advantage.
All right, everyone.
Yep.
As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial. And he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement But I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity
Definitely.
Ltd.
Our intention to purchase Infinity would put the employees' minds at ease, would garner public faith in region. We should act now before competition beats us to it. Massacre hasn't stirred you wrong yet, and trust a judgment. Would gather public faith.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin
There we go.
with. Yes, our security was compromised.
By you?
But considering
Was all right with
Dalton
that.
was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Oh, she's going for the juggler.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied about Margot so Ultron would incriminate herself. Was just another victim or to set her up. Is innocent, she played a vital role in helping expose Aurora. Job done, I'm sure you're familiar with these methods. Role in helping expose.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Yes.
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor?
No.
I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
This era, during employment, you're going away for a long time.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office.
She didn't even bring up the thing,
See
either.
that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
Exactly.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
Nope, she's gone.
If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded.
That's simple.
I'll be following up with a few of you
I
shortly.
would like some strict things, but other than that.
If only there were more hours in the day.
Hey.
You're looking interesting today.
Hello. We were gonna have a conversation.
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us.
Brilliant.
You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
You're welcome. Is that your way of saying thank you? You're welcome. I've probably got that because I literally said you're welcome. Anything better though? It's my only doing my job. Thank you. It's quite a compliment coming from me. Okay. Hope that means I'm getting this right.
I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into
Thank you.
exposing Ularu.
You're welcome.
No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did.
But I did.
I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Yeah, definitely. Nothing I'm not used to. Whatever it takes to keep Reggie on top. No pressure. Oh, these are the types of jobs I live for. To have someone turn against their company.
Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, As promised, I have your bonus.
Yeah.
I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done.
The two I'm broke.
And I'm promoting you to senior operative.
Oh, senior.
You've more than earned it.
Thank you. It's an understatement. I'm not sure this job is really for me. Give me the deals on my new position.
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, completed exit level, nice. How much money did I get? I got level 16. 8 for, is that it? I mean, I just did. I thought I get more than that. To Imogen. Is what's the name of her office? Where's her office? Was she over here? Nope. Nope.
Don't cause any trouble.
Seriously, mate. Back off. Was her office up here? That's your main. Oh, guess she's back. Because he said there's a keeper in her office, didn't there? What's a word with her?
Whew. Ryujin certainly spared no expense on their exec floor.
Definitely, definitely.
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Okay, I think. I thought she should stay in her office. Did I miss it? Toilets. That's your. You didn't share an office by any chance. Nope. That's a meeting room. Okay. Am I blind where her office is at this point? There she is. Let's have a little word with her, shall we? Let's see what she has to say. Hi.
How did I not see this coming?
What?
I should have known you'd be a problem.
Ooh. Anything else?
Come here to rub it
A
in.
little bit. How about this? Ooh, rubby, 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 rubby. Rubby, 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 rubby. Rubby, rubby, rubby.
I should have known you'd be a problem.
I don't want to steal. How's that thing where you could move stuff, that button? I've saved it. Just in case this goes wrong. Ooh. Hi. How to drop you? How to drop it? Not what I meant. How to drop this without stealing it? Just E again?
Excuse me? That isn't yours. Nice try.
Oh god. I didn't mean to steal that. I was trying to do this.
Put that back.
Stop right there!
Now.
Neon Security, you're under arrest.
Ah. Let's
We got a
reload.
live one here.
Let's reload. I was trying to move and drop them on her head. That's what I was trying to do then. I wasn't trying to actually steal them. So I made sure I saved it. Kind of rubbed it in her face a little bit. Guess that'll do. At least the cup worked. Boop! Wow. Okay. Hey.
Should I need you, I'll send for you.
Oh, I thought that My mistake. I thought that was you. My mistake. My mistake. My mistake. To the lobby. Wait, oh, we're at 20 minutes. I guess we're actually empty here then once we get to the lobby. Please like, please subscribe, please share this stuff. I've been IVATOPIA. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye, everyone.